Hello guys and welcome to our first ever streamed game of CVL. Now, if you guys will notice, there is a delay and I'm not sure how this is gonna work, but yeah, this is streamed, but later on the video is still going to be out on YouTube just like usual. Part of the reason why I thought of streaming is because, you know, when I'm watching VZT or any tournaments, usually I do prefer watching it live. So I know some of you guys might be too. So yeah, I hope it's not gonna be too different. I'm not gonna be looking at chats, but welcome to everyone who's joining in live. And yeah, we have our third week going into this one. I believe between the Bandits and the Bees. Now, of course, the Bees right now are undefeated, and the Bandits have not won a single official game yet. But that being said, they have improved a lot recently, and I see that they've been playing some scrims against some of the other teams, and they have performed really well. So it's going to be interesting to see whether or not the Bees can keep their winning streak alive, or if the Bandits can finally put one on the board. Now, of course, if you take a look at the Bandits side, you will see some new players here: Sham, Boston, and Vapor, who's subbing in for the Bandits, whereas on the other side, of course, we've got the classic Kiwa, you know, Para leading the charge, Puff, of course, you know, very strong in his Sage in CVL so far, Jeff with his infamous Brimstone, and lastly, Ashley with her Neon. Ladies and gentlemen, we are jumping in Ascents. Alright, so right off the bat, I'm just intrigued with how these two teams are gonna play. Now, of course, this is the Bandits side, or map choice rather, but it's the Bees starting side. And I don't think we have seen the Bees on Ascent yet. I know they play a lot of Split, that is their favorite map. And I believe they've played Haven, if I'm not wrong. It's been a while. As most of you guys know, CVL has been down for about 2 weeks, so I don't remember what maps they've played specifically, but I feel like Ascent is just a map that is good for everyone, really. So as we get underway, it looks like starting on the attack, the Bandits are going to go on this B site, but they're going to be met by Para and Ashley here, holding Ashley already taking the aggressive posture, holding a crossfire, but it looks like instead Vapor is the one that's going to be pushing up mid, followed by Doggo, and now suddenly the Bandits already have mid control. Looks like the Beast does not want to challenge this at all, and they're just going to be closing down door in market. So now, ooh, Tenor spots one, but it looks like Tenor's not going to be able to get Ashley. Ashley decides to push in. Kiwa and Puff able to get one, and Sham trading one out. So with all that being said, it's 3-3. I forgot to turn off the notification, so I'm sorry if you guys hear some yeah, pings here and there, some alerts, but hopefully that doesn't take too much away from the game itself. So now 3v3, looks like the Bandits are still keeping up the fast pace. They're looking to push on A instead. Puff is going to hear this, will get support from Ashley soon, but he decides to jump in, which cost him his life. And now suddenly Boston and Sham and Tenor will have sights. Para and Ashley will have to retake this. The two B players are now finally pushing in, but Ashley with a classic on her hand will not be able to land anything. Para on the other hand though will be able to get one. This is still a 1v2, but the good thing he's got going for him, oh, this is dealing way too much damage. The good thing he has going for him is that he does not, as I was about to say, he was faced with a one-on-one, but it looks like he wasn't ready for where Sham was about to come from. So in the end, it looks like the Bandits will be able to clean it up. What looked good for them in the beginning kind of turned dicey as they lost some control in mid, but it looks like it's great from them to see that adjustments going back up to Cats and pushing Puff. Of course, Puff with the unlucky timing as well. But yeah, Bandits on the board, and that's the start that they want to see. Now they are going for the same push. They are going for this B again. Para is going to get spotted. Does not get concussed though. Oh, Para in the smoke. Oh, he's gonna be able to get that one on Vapor. The rest of the team is just going to be pushing through. Para spots another one, but actually instead the person on sites will get brought down instead. So it looks like now the Bees are on a retake right here. Let's see if they can do anything. Now the Bandits are holding down site strong. But with that being said, Jeff and Para getting one apiece. And now Sham is also low. Para going crazy. Doggo versus Para, both at around half health. Now, oh, Para gets tagged. Will not get killed though. So now Para is going to look through. Will find Doggo, but Doggo is going to clean that up. Now, that wasn't the cleanest of round. I mean, they got sight pretty easily. You'd like to see Ashley get one, but you know, they were lacking weapons. So overall, that wasn't a bad round at all for the Bees. But yeah, for the Bandits, they could have held that a lot better for sure. And the fact that they didn't clear Para right near the switches, that was oversight by them. So now with buys on hand and on the other side, the Bandits does have to go for the bonus here. I think the Bees have a good shot at bringing this one back, not letting the Bandits get too far away. This setup is becoming very repetitive here, but it looks like, I mean, the Bandits are kind of giving it to them. Oh, that being said, Sham and Boston, the two new players, getting two big kills with the Sheriff.
I've got your trail.
I'm not sure how the Beast let that one slip. These should be two clean rounds. This should be a clean round. Those should be a lot of free kills, but instead Sham catching Ashley off guard and Boston getting that kill on Para as well. Para, who has been playing so well. Doggo overwhelms Kiwa as well. That's all just up to Jeff. Jeff, of course, having one of the best KDAs in the league so far, getting two, but will get taken down by Doggo. Wow. Those two kills were absolutely clutch, and now the Bandits are running away from this game. Now the Bees will have to save once again. And if you look at the new players, they've been absolutely popping off. Doggo is having a game of his own as well. Of course, their Jets and their Killjoy is playing the more supportive role, but it looks like their help's not needed so far. On the other side, of course, we do expect to see more from Puff and Ashley. I feel like they're dropping the ball on the sites pretty easily. Oh, Doggo will peek, will get caught out, and that's spike down. That's huge. Now Tenor will be able to get one on Puff, but that's still spiked down. And okay, Sham will be able to recover it as the rest of the team looks to push on B. Now Kiwa with a clean kill will spot Boston as well. Boston thinks about peeking it. Oh, almost get caught off. Now this turret is putting in a lot of work, dealing a lot of total damage. Oh, but Jeff getting the kill as well. Man, these teams are just throwing some of the easiest rounds. I'm not sure if this is disrespect on their end or... But it feels like, you know, both teams are losing rounds they're supposed to win. But let's just hope... Oh, Kiwa is just absolutely nasty. Let's just hope they don't throw this round. Of course, this is a 1v4, but let's see what Sham can do here. I don't think Sham's going to be expecting the push from the back, but it doesn't matter as Para is just going to clean it off himself. And now with that, the Bees are finally on the board. On the board with a thrifty round. A round that was gifted generously by the Bandits there. And of course, first of all, Doggo with the disrespect peek on mid, knowing that Para has used his ult. And then Kiwa with two absolutely disgusting kills with the Sheriff. That's just, you know, something that's... they absolutely needed there. And speaking of which, Kiwa, of course, being the highest rated player in the league right now, we do expect him to start, you know, popping off for his team. That's part of the reason why they've had so much success lately. That's part of the reason why they've been able to, you know, remain undefeated. But it looks like this time around they have a real challenge in front of them. Sky's dog is going to be scouting, and Kiwa getting pressured as the rest of the team Bandits are pushing in. Vapor in a really good spot here, not going to get spotted. Oh, but Kiwa is just too clean. Doggo is going to trade him out. Puff gets dropped down once again. Para trades it out with Doggo. Para getting another one. Man, when Kiwa goes down, Para knows how to pick up the slack, and with the spike in their hands, now it's all up to Boston and Tenor. Let's see what they can do here. Now, it looks like they have all entrances covered. Jev is just going to drop the smoke, not taking any chances here, and Ashley is holding down market tight. So now with two low players, question is, does the Bandit want to go for this? Now their money is not looking too healthy. I'm pretty sure they can still get one buy next round. I'm pretty sure. The question is, what do they want to do here? Now, some good shock darts will not do nearly enough, and Ashley wants to peek this. Will be able to get one. Let's see if she can get the other one. No, Jeff steals it from her, but overall another clean round from Bandits, or the Bees rather. And the Bandits so far, every single round, they've always started with a B push. Right, and it feels like when their B push falls apart, their A is not looking as strong, besides, of course, the first two rounds. Maybe this is just something that they practice real quickly, but of course, that's the disadvantage of having a sub, right? When you have a sub, or three subs in their case, you don't have a lot of time to practice, whereas the Bees, you know, they've been together since the very beginning of CVL, so they know how all of their teammates play. And I'm pretty sure they have some nice set pieces going on here. Either way, Vapor is going to get tagged through the mid smokes. Now I think the Bees are reading this right, expecting a cat push. Now they do know that it's going to be a push through mid, and they do have upper mid control, but Ashley's not letting them get any more, and Jeff getting two of his own. Now Kiwa going brave, will push this through. We'll see. Doggo tags him low, decides to back up instead. Ashley's the one that's going to be pushing, gets one traded out by Vapor. But Kiwa gets absolutely dinked by Sham. Now it's still 2v3, it's still winnable. Of course, they do have to pick up Spike first, but Spike is in a relatively safe spot. So now Jeff is playing surprisingly far back. I think overall the Beasts do have a good position here, and I don't think they're going to be expecting Para's position at all. Going to be scouting this through. Vapor is going to be pushing. Now Para knows exactly what's going on, and I think he's in a really good position to shut this one down. Now after this smoke fades away, he's going to get that one kill. Sham spots him. It looks like Sham's not going to have enough time. He is going to go for the plant. But looks like he's going to get pushed by Para, and Para with a nice hold there from Wine, and the Bandits were not expecting it at all. So what looked dire for them in the beginning now suddenly turned into a 3-3 round. Man, this was not something that I see coming, you know. First of all, I expected the Bees to pretty much run away with this, but the Bandits have surprised me in the beginning. But just as, you know, it looked good for them winning the bonus round, they're suddenly dropping these rounds, you know, especially that one thrifty round where they should have won. Looks like finally the Bandits are changing it up, deciding to go A instead, and that might be the right play as Para and Kiwa, the two best players from the Bees, are stacking on B. All puns intended. Puff is not going to take any risks, just going to wall this one through, and I think he's going to hear the push coming. Oh, Puff does get spotted. They know exactly where Puff is. Good job breaking the darts there. Ashley does have Puff's back, ready to hold this close angle, and it looks like just like that, with a couple of utilities, that's enough to force the Bandits back. And now look at this, Kiwa and Para are already on the rotate. So yeah, it just looks like the Bandits are not comfortable whatsoever with the B push, or with the A push rather. Looks like they're a lot more comfortable with B, and Kiwa is so ready for this. Kiwa will be able to get one. That's a good start. He does get spotted, will not get tagged though, surprisingly, and just gets the drive by. Oh, Puff already supporting as well, killing off Vapor. So now Boston and Tenor once again left to clutch. Ashley already with the flank will get that one, and now it's all just down to Tenor. Tenor will get one on Jeff. Jeff will fall, but other than that, that's a clean round for Bees. I mean, the Bandits literally have no other play. They're looking like a very one-dimensional team right now. They're just pushing B all the time. And the one time that they tried A, literally all Puff had to do was just use his utilities. And then the rest of the utilities can be saved for that actual push, which is once again on B. And I think Kiwa and Para specifically are reading that really well, being able to rotate there first and get into position before the Bandits get there. So now it looks like the Bandits are feeling a little bit lost. They're trying to go mid this time round. Let's see what they're gonna do here. Oh, Kiwa gets brought down. Okay, Vapor with a great start there, and that's exactly what they need. Puff, I think, will be able to get this res off. So I think that's not too bad for them. Of course, Puff has to use res. Actually does spot one. Does not know that that's a spike, but information is information at the end of the day. Para is going to get Tenor, but will get traded out. Oh, now Doggo will punish Puff, but looks like Kiwa will live a second life right here, and Jeff will get one despite being tagged low. So with all that going on around the map, it looks like we are going to have a 3v3. Now this man right here is going to have to go big this round. The Bandits, surprise, surprise, are going B again, but it looks like this time around they are going to get free sight. Of course, they don't know this yet, so they are still going to take the necessary precautions. Jeff is going to be spraying through, will tag Doggo slightly, but will not get much else. Ashley going to push through. Oh, that's huge information there by Boston, being able to spot two. Now Kiwa, oh, we'll get that one. We'll get another one, and that spike, that's detrimental. Man, that looked good there. Doggo will get that kill, but he's not gonna have enough time. Jeff does get spotted, but now Doggo, are they even gonna push him? Oh, that looked good there, and Ashley's just going to finish it off. No man left standing for the Bandits, and that should have been Bandits' round to win, but instead the Bees are just very proactive. The fact that they can retake that very cleanly, and you know, I was kind of worried there for them for a second, because you know, they lost Kiwa early on, and Jeff was tagged low. It was a 3v3, and they gave up a free sights. But them being able to catch the spike carrier off guard, being able to kill Sham there, that was absolutely huge for them. Kiwa peeking. Oh, see Sham. Oh, Kiwa smells blood here. He wants to go for another one. Will he get this one though? He spots a couple, decides to back off. He does get tagged really low. He's gonna need support here. Oh, it looks like he's gonna get that one. That's not even gonna matter for him. Oh, he's just absolutely disgusting. Oh, Ashley does not know what's going on. If only she sprayed that one. She does spot one there though. Oh, will not spot Doggo. Instead, Doggo claims the head of two players from the Bees, and now once again they have free sight. This time around, the spike will get on site safely. But so far, the Bees have been pretty flawless with their retake, so let's see if they can do it again, this time around without Kiwa. Puff is just going to push through. Oh. So many potential kills right here. Oh, he spots Doggo. That's the huge kill, and he gets Vapor too. Oh, Puff, the captain, coming in clutch, being able to get that one. And once again, the Bees get another retake on B sites. And man, I don't know why the Bandits keep on going for it. It's almost like a trap at this point, right? The fact that they keep on pushing B, and it almost seems like the Bees are inviting them there only to retake it off of their hands. Doggo used his ult as well over there. Of course, that was a save round, and Doggo, you know, with the heroic plays, getting 2 kills with the Sheriff, but unfortunately, that's not enough. right? Sham and Boston were playing really well early on, but it looks like they have cooled off, whereas Para and Jeff, on the other hand, not to count Kiwa as well, is just absolutely crazy. Oh, Para with the aggressive peek will not pay off. Now Kiwa is still on site. Maybe this is what they need. Let's see what Kiwa can do here. Kiwa will not be able to do anything as he gets shut down by Doggo. Puff will be able to get one. Tenor gets Ashley though. So now, oh, Puff just absolutely whips that one. So now it's all just down to Jeff. Jeff gets one, will not be able to get any more. And finally, something different from the Bandits. Something, you know, new. And looks like it finally caught the bees off guard. But, I mean, you know, if you're the bees right now, you want to force them to be uncomfortable, right? And I think just now, of course, Para did that peek, which did not pay off whatsoever. But had Para not fallen there, I think the bees, or the Bandits rather, would not feel as safe. Puff looks like buying for his teammates. Para is AFK for a while, unfortunately. This means that Ashley does have to hold B site alone, but I don't think that would be a problem for the Bees just because of how well they've been able to retake everything. Now Ashley does get pressured here though. Let's see what she can do. Para is back, luckily. Now Para will get spotted. Ashley's just going to run out, and it looks like it's going to be once again a 5v5 retake. Tenor does get tagged really low, and Vapor looks like he wants to join his team on site. So once again, it's a 5v5 retake right here. Oh, let's see. Ashley with her ult. Let's see what she can get here. Boston is going to be able to get one. Will not be able to get anything off of that ult, but Puff with two. Vapor shuts it down though. So now the Bandits starting to feel it back. And that's good. Yeah, that's what you want to see. That's what I expected from the first 3 rounds, right? That's what they showed us in the beginning, and it looks like they, you know, had a little hiccup, which gave up 6 rounds, unfortunately. But, you know, it's good that they finally have been able to bounce back, and I think if they can bring this to a 6-6 half, you know, momentum will be swinging on their side again, and I think they will recover from that little slip up. Looks like they want to go A again, but I think Puff does have that information though, so he's ready to put up his wall. Q, on the other hand, is going to be rotating towards A main as well, getting ready for this push. I think with this noise, they know that an A push is coming. Jeff is already on his way. Now Para is going to be holding on site here. Let's see what he can do. He does have the op here, so does he want to peek this? Oh, Sham is so ready. Looks like Sham's going to be backing off. Man, Para playing it very safe, giving his opponent the respect that they deserve. But you see, once again, the Bandits just don't have the confidence to push up A. All it takes is just one smoke. One smoke, and now they're backing off. Para just does not want to peek this at all. It looks like they're cutting noise, but they're getting ready for the re-hit. Oh, Para is going to have a time right here. Oh, he tags Vapor really low, but will not be able to get that kill. Now Puff is just going to wall this off. They know it has to be an A push. Tenor does get spotted. Oh, they're toying with Para at this point. They are going to be pushing through now. They're swarming on sites. Does get spotted. Question is, are they gonna have time? Oh, suddenly out of nowhere, the bees start to drop. And now it's all just down to Ashley. Within a blink of a second, the bees are annihilated and the Bandits take it 6-6. The last 3 rounds have looked pretty clean for them. And man, this game has just been absolutely swinging. It started off with a really good game from the Bandits, and then the Bees just came back stinging, and now the Bandits are taking it back, not letting this game run away from their hands. Of course, the Bandits are hungry for their first win in the CVL, and I think a win for them is overdue. I think they're a team that is a lot better than the score says otherwise. Than the score says. Sorry. But yeah, I think they definitely will get a win eventually, but I know the Bees are hoping that they're not the first victim to this Bandits team. Now let's see what they're gonna do here. The Bandits are going to be on attack. Sham will just expose himself, give information away, but will take some in return. Sham is just going to be backing off to B main. Oh, this is a nasty position here if the Bees don't check this. They are swarming on site. Oh, Ashley will get tagged. Oh, but now Sham's position gets revealed. Will not be able to get anything. And Para gets Doggo from behind as well. Tenor does burn one alive. Will get tagged. Oh, and Jeff takes him down. So now it's all just down to Vapor. But Vapor can't do anything. And Puff cleans it up. Boston falling apart, and it looks like besides Ashley falling down there, and she still did her job. It looks like the Bees are going to be able to take that one relatively cleanly, so this is a lot better than the first pistol round. Ashley just looking at her gun, knowing that she did a good job there, clearing out B sites, and I think her using her E there to push through, and Sham not having the trigger discipline, giving his position away. He had a really nice position there, but it looks like the Bees are going to be able to close that one out relatively cleanly. Now with this buy in hand, let's just hope they don't throw this one. Now it looks like the Bandits are happy to give this mid control away. Of course, Sham is going to be hearing some information going through. Now they know that market is still clear, but looks like this might just be, fake news right here as the Bees push through market anyways. Now Vapor wants to put some resistance here. Will spot Ashley, but will not be able to get that one. Kiwa supporting his teammates. So now suddenly they have sight, and man, this is just looking really clean. Boston will get that one though, surprisingly. But other than that, Jev closing it out. So overall, well played from the Bees not to let this buy round get away from them. And with so many players left alive, they're still able to, bonus this one pretty healthily. Jeff buying for his team. Looks like they are still going to have enough money to buy, as Para can of course buy Jeff next round. So this is just looking fantastic for the Beast right here. And if they can secure this one, then man, does the Bandits have a hill to climb for the rest of the game. Now Kiwa is going to be pushing through. Doggo is going to be holding A with the support of Vapor. Ashley pushing through first, but looks like they are somewhat scared to push through this. Okay, Jeff dropping the smokes. They know it's going to be a execute. Doggo not taking any risks, just putting his wall up. Vapor's the one that's going to open up with the first kill on Jeff. Para is going to be pushing through. Let's see if he can catch Vapor off guard. Now looks like the Beasts are going to take a play from the Bandits playbook. They also don't feel comfortable pushing this A site, so they're just going to be backing off. Looks like they don't want to challenge Doggo, which is probably the smart thing considering he's been, having a pretty good game himself. But on the other side, it's not looking any easier, as Tenor of course has his utilities ready for a B push or even a mid push. This boom bot, or not boom bot rather, but this alarm bot is going to give all the information that the Bandits need. Sham is going to scout this one through. Will spot a couple. Let's see what Kiwa can get here. Kiwa is not going to get anything, but Para instead is the one that's going to be punishing Doggo. And with that, they do have A control, but unfortunately they don't have the time. And it looks like Para is going to get overwhelmed. So overall, Bandits are able to secure, the bonus round, being able to prevent them from getting 3 rounds in this half in a row. But now with the Bandits having full buy and the Bees having full buy rather, and the Bandits not being able to fully buy on their own, Hopefully they can bring this one. Of course, what I always want to see is an overtime game. And right now, with how things have been going, I feel like that's going to be the case. It looks like both teams are just feeling a lot more comfortable on B. But of course, I think in terms of the defensive side, the the Bandits rather, does have the better utilities to hold site better. Jeff is going to be pushing through. Looks like he wants a rematch against Vapor here. Oh, Vapor this time around is going to be caught off guard. Doggo with 2 clean kills though with the Guardian. Let's see if he's gonna get one more. Looks like he missed a couple of shots, decides to back off instead. Ashley does have a good position. Spots out Sham, will not be able to get that one though. So now it's all just down to Kiwa and his friend Jeff. Doggo is on site. Oh, he's gonna get mollied out. That's just barely gonna miss him. Oh, Kiwa shoots him, spots him. But looks like the rest of the team's going to be pushing through. Jeff is going to burn Doggo alive. So he gets 1 kill to his name, but he still has a 1v3 to go through. With 30 seconds left, let's see what he can do here. Now Tenor is gonna have all the information that he needs. The rest of the team is thinking about rotating off, but now the turret will spot Jeff. So now they know that it has to be an A push. There's no way that Jeff has enough time to go B. So now the rest of the team are just going to be rotating back. Oh, Jeff with the desperation play, just trying to put that down, put his ult down, and it looks like Tenor's not even gonna give him a chance to plant as Tenor closed that one down. So a huge round there, a must win for the Bandits, and they're forcing the Beast to save now. Man, this game is just going back and forth, and it looks like neither team are able to really figure one another out. Of course, it looks like both teams are feeling more comfortable on the defense here, and Doggo, Tenor being such an anchor, Vapor and Sham playing quite loose here. And of course, Boston with the utilities. Oh, this is going to be nasty. Looks like he's just going to miss all of them though, as the rest of the team will be able to get out safely. In fact, it's Boston that gets tagged. Of course, Para does get brought low, but looks like he is going to stay alive. Sham spots quite a few in mid. And I think this is what the Bees are opting for. I think this is their set piece now. Oh, but Vapor is absolutely clean here. Puff does get spotted. Let's see what Vapor wants to do. Oh, Ashley will be able to get one, but Vapor is just looking really clean right now. Does he want to go for this ace? Oh, Doggo's just going to steal that ace away from him. Puff is going to be able to get that one at least. So he does get one. But question is, what more can he get? Of course, this is the B save round, so it's completely okay for them to not win this one. And they did make it somewhat costly, Puff being able to get those 2 kills. But other than that, that's a really well played from the Bandits. Now, of course, the Bees will have to win this one. Otherwise, the Bandits are almost going to guarantee their 11th, which means that the Bees will not be able to have room for any errors at that point. But I think with Kiwa leading the charge, he just needs to start stepping it up, because so far he hasn't been playing really well. Of course, he hasn't done badly, but considering that he's the best player not only in this team but in the league, we do expect him to start playing better. Right, and of course, Ashley and Puff, we want to see more from them as well. The fact that the 2 duelists are not playing to the level that we expect them to is somewhat disappointing for the Beast. Oh, Tenor is going to get pushed through. A very, very well played charge from Ashley. Oh, but Boston getting 2 though. That should not happen there. It looks like Boston is just going to get away safely. Of course, Para and Kiwa is still alive. Oh, Para will be able to get 2 in return, so that's a good play. And Jeff will get the plant down. Does take quite a few damage along the way though. And now let's see what Boston can do. Oh, Boston just spraying through. Will not be able to get that one though. Doggo trades out his teammate. Doggo gets a nasty headshots. Oh, but Para is gonna be able to clutch it for the team. Man, both of these teams are fighting tooth and nail to be able to just secure a round. But now with that kill, it looks like the Bees are not going to be able to get a full buy here though. As you can see, both teams are just scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Both teams have to, you know, settle with less than a full buy. But of course, the Bandits economy does look better right now. So question is, what does Ashley want to do? And it looks like she decides to save instead and uses her ult. So let's see. The first time she used her ult, it wasn't very effective. So hopefully this time around things will change. Boston have been an absolute anchor with Tenor. It looks like the Beast does not want to challenge that at all. Sham spots Kiwa, but with only one spotted, it looks like that's not enough to convince the Bandits to rotate. Although they do have some players lurking around mid, and it looks like Doggo is going to be holding tree now. Oh, that timing. Puff is not going to expect this at all. And Ashley is going to be pushing through. Well, it's just a matter of time before Doggo pushes out here. And you know Doggo loves pushing out of Cat. Looks like Ashley's just going to be pushing up B site. She does get tagged low. And oh, she's not going to be expecting Tenor there. Instead, this time around, Tenor is the one that's able to hold site cleanly for the Bandits. Behind. Oh, Vapor is going to get. Oh, Para! Vapor getting domed. Doggo follows right after. And now suddenly the A site is open. And I think the Beasts realize that they do have time to go A. That's crazy. I mean, I'm at loss for words. This should be the Bandits round to win. And I think it still might be unless Para can come absolutely clutch. Of course, let's see how many more bullets he has. He has 3 bullets, which is more than enough to take down 2 opponents. Let's see if he can clutch this one out. Man, the Bandits would be kicking themselves if they lose this one. This should be theirs to win easily. Let's see what they're gonna do here. It's smart for the Bandits to move, the Bandits to move in together. Oh, they're just going to wait. Oh! Tenor. Barely alive. Oh, he's going to get taken down, and now it's all just down to Sham. Sham will be able to get that one, but is he gonna have enough time? Is he gonna have enough time? Para is absolutely nuts. This man deserves a raise. This man right here is someone that I have underestimated so many times, but he's just coming absolutely clutch when you need him to. That should have been, the flank was perfect. Vapor pushing in first, Doggo's there to trade, but instead Para getting 1 kill, not backing off, getting the 2nd kill, rotating over, and then being able to slow Sham down enough so that he does not have time to defuse that. Being able to get that 1 kill on Tenor after whiffing the first one is just absolutely crazy. This man right here, you know, he is in contention for one of the best players in the league. And, you know, with Kiwa on the team, you think it's hard to outshine someone that's as talented as he is. Oh, I thought that would be a knife there, but a kill is good enough. Now Ashley is going to be pushing through. It looks like they still want to go for this B push, and like I said, I think the Bandits' mentals are just absolutely destroyed right now. Sham will still be able to get that one, and Tenor is still holding stairs, but Ashley's going to be pushing through. Ashley lost Tenor right there. So Tenor is going to get one, gets away with that robbery. Now it's down to a 2v3 retake right here. Para is just absolutely insane. Now Sham, can he bring this team back together? Now, he's been pretty consistent so far. Unlike the rest of the team, now looks like Ashley is not going to let that one get away though. Man, And I think Para just absolutely amped up the rest of the team. As you can see, you know, they're a lot more confident with their pushes. They're a lot more decisive. And I think that's the reason why they're able to take that site so easily. I think before that clutch round from Para, the team has looked a little bit shaky. And I think they've played it really slow. But I like the change of pace. And I think, yeah, they have the rights to do that, right? There's a reason why they are 4-0 in this league. There's a reason why they've beaten every single team at least once. It's because they're on another level of their own. Vapor wants to challenge this. Oh, Kiwa. Does Kiwa want to push this? Oh, this is gonna be a nasty pick if Kiwa falls here. But Vapor needs this one for the Bandits to be able to come back. Let's see who is more patient here. Oh, Kiwa is going to be pushing through. He's going to get vaporized, all puns intended. And Jeff trying to trade for his teammate will be able to get it, surprisingly. And I think Vapor being greedy there, not getting out sooner. Doggo with the Guardian. He has been quite menace with this gun so far. But looks like he's not going to be able to get anything here. Puff is going to go for the res on Kiwa. Oh, but Tenor is the one that's going to get the pick on Ashley on the other side. And I'm not sure what Ashley's doing there. I think she was just trying to clear sight on her own. But Tenor having the right mindset to just stay and not let anyone lurk behind them. So it looks like this is going to be a push. Now, Doggo does get one. Boston gets two. So now it's all just down to Jeff. Jeff is just absolutely lost there. And once again, the Bandits bringing it back. No team is allowed to get ahead here. And I think we are on the way for an overtime game right here. Man, this is just so fun to see. And this is why Ascent is one of my favorite maps, not to play, but to watch. Because, you know, Ascent is just such a staple map. And I think every single team feels comfortable playing it. So, it's very, you know, tooth and nail. And both teams are just, you know, fighting their hearts out. Usually with a map like this, you hardly ever see a team, you know, just run away with the game. Let's see here. This time around, Sham, instead of holding mid, he is going to be pushing up through B. Once again, Ashley is going to be going really quickly. Oh, unfortunately, she does concuss herself. Tenor is going to get one, but it looks like with that, now it's all just down to Sham, and Sham was not ready for Kiwa with the Odin. Looks like this man is a wielder of multiple weapons. And he is proficient with all of them as Kiwa gets 3. Looks like it might be an Odin day for him. Now it's all just down to Doggo. Doggo has been playing well, but looks like it's not enough for Kiwa's Odin. Out of nowhere, this man just pulls out an Odin and does really well with it. Quite surprising. Not a gun that you'd expect Kiwa to use, but with that, he secures the team, the 12th round, and is Bandits gonna fall once again? The Bandits have just gone so close. They're always on the cusp of winning, and then somehow, someway, they manage to throw. Right, this was a 10-8 at one point, and then suddenly out of, or 9-8. And then suddenly out of nowhere, they just unfortunately throw this one away. Now Doggo is just going to get overwhelmed here with only a sheriff in his hand. What can he do? He's going to drop his ult here, which might be the right play. And Boston is going to be able to get one on Ashley, so that's a good start. I mean, if the gun doesn't work, let's use the shock dart instead. Oh, they're just spraying through. Looks like Puff is going to get his first victim. Doggo is just going to be hiding. Yeah, in his smoke there. In his Viper's pits. But looks like, what else can he get? Looks like he gets the bullets of Kiwa's Odin right here. That's all just down to Tenor and Sham. Sham does have a real weapon, thankfully, but other than that, there's really not much else going for them. Okay, Tenor is able to get Kiwa. That's a huge pick, and now suddenly out of nowhere, it's a 2v2. Oh, and both teams does have heals, so both teams are going to be more or less in full health. But now Puff and Para will have a free B site, so this is going to be a 2v2 retake right here for the Bandits. And this is do or die for them. So now let's see. With time against them. And Para still alive. Let's see what they can do. Tenor does have the Odin. Kiwa's Odin. Oh, but he's going to be met with an Odin on the other side as well. Oh, it looks like Sham's the one that's gonna get the better of him. So now it's all down to Puff. On his own, can he clutch it for his team? Oh, he spots the elbow of Tenor. Oh, he's going to be able to get that one, and he closes it out. Puff is going to deny the overtime. The Bees keep their undefeated streak alive, and unfortunately, another heartbreaker for the Bandits. And the Bees take it 13-10.